Hello guys, and welcome again to Motion Cube. Today we will make this style of game design. Now it's, as you can see, it's the style of 8-bit games. First we'll create a comp here, and as I told you, it's a full HD with 10 frame rate. So first let's go right click, new, and create a solid. Next we will do a ramp, gradient ramp, grab it, and then we will throw a mosaic, and 10 by 10 is good. And now we will change the color, use some darker color here. Or you know what, use dark red with dark blue. Okay, so here's the background. Let's create the text, and let's write game over. It's Helvetica font. You can use we will center the anchor point first. Now we can't see the selection because we need to show layer control. Okay, we'll go to center here, and we'll apply the mosaic, and we'll choose something about maybe 100 by 100, or I'm going to throw, yeah, there is not specific number. You can choose what you see is good for you. I think 170 is going to do what we want. No, I don't like it. Let's go 200. 200. Okay, 200 by 200 is good, and we will add also a level. And while we're going to add a level, we will choose the alpha, and don't try to play with the alpha output because you will miss the whole background, as you can see. So only want to play with the input, and I recommend it to play with the alpha input white. And what we're doing here is just, you know, making the font thicker and more obvious here. Okay, now we'll duplicate that, and let's choose a color, and I'm gonna go with dark, or you know what, let's go with the bright blue, see how it looks. Now I'm gonna press down keyboard. Okay, so here it is. We're gonna go right click, create a null, and let's name it control, and we will link those two texts to this control, so now we can move it. Alright, now I will give you a few tips in creating also in only one layer shape. We'll create a Game Boy draw. So we're gonna start with a rectangle here. Okay, let's center it. Now I know that the Game Boy has some bevel edges, so what we're gonna do, let's name this cover, and let's give it a white color. Right, now we'll duplicate that, And the second one, let's hide the first one here. And the second one, and as you can see, we're still inside the layer here. We will add a, let's see here, the round corner. And let's play with the round corner. Okay, like this is good. So now I will bring that other cover here. Let's just scale it up here and put it right to the side. So now this is what we have. I think we need to move it a little bit to the side even here. Yeah, okay, good. Until, make sure that you cover the shape, okay? That's good. Now we'll create another shape here. So we have two cover now, as you can see. We'll create the one with the rectangle only, without the bevel. We'll duplicate it and we'll put it at the top, and let's change that to some darker color, and let's put it right to the side. It will give depth to the Game Boy drawing that we're doing right now. Okay, so right now I'm gonna duplicate those two down here, or you know what, I'm not gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna draw it from scratch. So while we're selecting the shape layer, we will go and create the screen. Here's the screen here, and also the screen have that bevel here, so we'll name it screen. I'm gonna duplicate it, and the other one we'll give it a round. And let's hide that screen just to see what we're going to do now. Okay, like this is good. And let's view the screen again here. And let's put it right to the side here. Okay. And now we will make another screen just inside with another color. So we can use some brighter color here. Okay. Now let's create that buttons here. We'll go to circle. Now let's change that color to what suit for you. And where's that one here? Here's the ellipse. We'll duplicate it again and we'll put it right over here. And now we will duplicate it, Control D, put it at the top, and the one in the bottom we'll give it a different color. And let's press down the keyboard, and now we created this illusion depth for the buttons here. And I'm going to bring it down just a little bit there at the center here. And now let's do the joystick. So let's just bring this. Let's give it this color. We'll duplicate it, and we will go transform and rotate that 90 degrees. Okay, now we select both the rectangle here, Control D, make sure you put it at the top, then go to the bottom here and make it a darker color. And let's go close and start bringing this down. Alright, I think maybe darker color be visible more. And you can also choose some light color, just like that. Alright, so now we created this Game Boy, and you can see now it's only a one layer, which is consisted from multiple shapes. Alright, Now we will copy the mosaic and level, Control C, and then go to the shape layer and name it Game Boy, and Control V, and let's now see what we're going to use now. I think that maybe 40 by 40. No, not 40 by 40. And by the way, if you can't see it properly, you can go to the view, as I told you before, and uncheck the show layer control. Let's now increase it just a little bit. I think that 80 is good by 80. Let's see. Yeah, more. 100 by 100. Yeah, 100 by 100 is good. And right now let's go back to the view, and by the way, and by the way, the shortcut for that is Control Shift H. So you can press Control Shift H, Control Shift H, Control Shift H. And now we can press Control D, do some rotation, do the other one here, the rotation. There. And it's a matter now of adding elements and doing some animation. Very simple. Now you can also add a circle here, Control V, and still the mosaic is still at the copy mode. And we can choose just like that. Control D again. We can scale it there. And something that I want to show you is the explosion, which you grab a star from the shape layer. Let's put it there. Let's make the color yellow. And let's go to the polyester here and make the points. Let's make it 7 is good. All right. Now we want to go to the path here. Press the Alt on the keyboard, right click, and convert to desired path. So now you can play with the actual, which you couldn't do that when it was only a star. So now we can random the explosion just like what you want. It's the same as if you want to draw, but it's a little bit more random. Alright, let's do that. Okay, now we're going to duplicate that polyester, the star here. Let's give it some orange color, and let's go to the size. So we go transform, scale, and let's scale it down. And I will add another one also. Let's go to the polyester, Control D, and this one is going to be the core, and it's going to be a red color. And also go transform and scale it down here. One thing that I would like to make is I want to go to this polyester here. Now let's make it orange, just like so. You can make it black if you want. I'll choose some, give it orange color, but I want to change this red color. I don't like it. Yeah, better. And now we can start animating. Just I'm going to show you the explosion. So we have now three elements with the polyester. We can grab it and go back. I'm gonna name it explosion. Now let's go to the first one here, and we got a transform. See here. Let's make animation. Make it 0. Okay. Make it smooth with the F9. Okay. I think 1 second is good. Let's go 1 second. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna make it faster. Okay. Now we will go to the other polyester here. Go transform again. Scale it. Go to the middle here. And let's also make it 0. Let's see now how it's gonna look like now. All right. I want this to follow faster. Yeah, better. Now finally, go to the last polyester here. Polystar, I'm sorry. Polystar. Yeah, make it 0. And now we can press E and we can view that animation that we did, or press U and we can now press Alt and tighten that more. Right. So now I want to make it much more interesting. Right. And here it's going to be cut. So press cut here. This layer. Let's see now how it looks. Okay, not bad. And now we will add that music again. Control C, throw it at the explosion, and go to the view here, which is Control Shift H. We'll press Control Shift H, and you see it's 2D style explosion. Very simple. You can add more details, but I recommend for you to make it very simple, just like the old game. Yeah, so now you can copy this, bring it wherever you want, make an explosion, and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you learned something new. Please support this channel and subscribe. See you soon.